Do you have a hole in your roof, either from some hideous accident or because you've removed something like a spinny van vent type thing? If so, you're probably faced with the challenge, how do I fix it without my van leaking? So if you've stumbled across this video, you might want to get a second opinion because I don't know what I'm doing. And also, the answer depends on what material your roof is made of. My roof is made of plastic. But I suppose if you have a steel roof, the principle's the same. You find a plug, you bond the plug in, you put some filler over the plug, then you sand it and you paint it. Same principle, but I suppose if you had steel, you might want to think about welding or using some sort of structural adhesive. In this video, I've used fiberglass because plastic roof, fiberglass. I've not gone for a factory finish in this. I'm never going to be able to manage a factory finish. It looks a little bit like the moon, but it's fine. It's watertight. It's been a few days. It has rained and it's not leaked. So, cool. First, you get rid of this thing. How do you think you get this off? Get a socket on there and it'll just come off. 13. I think we should get underneath. Couple of tabs up there. Ew. That is a nut. Right. 8. That's good that just spins like that. That's really good. For God's sake. Finally! Remove the sealant. That's it. Hole. Got myself this big boy fiberglass repair kit. And get that down there and finish it off with some more big boy plastic flexi filler. What I could do is just get a bit of card, tape the card under there and just go over it with fiberglass sheets. But I think we can do one better because in my stash pile of rubble under the bulkhead. Ugh. Oh, that's hot. This guy is what we cut out when we put in the Max fan. I can just cut out a circle from this. New blade. Maybe I'll try a metal one. Let's see what a metal blade actually does. I've got a rusty one here. That's much better using a metal blade. Oh, oh. I'm never listening to the internet ever again. Little coaster. Let's tape that up in there, like that. There we go. Job's done. And go home. Ensure surface to be repaired is clean, dry, and free from grease, rust, paint, and other contaminants. 2. Roughen the surface to be repaired using a coarse abrasive paper. Fine. 120. When bridging large holes, prepare the surrounding area for at least 20 millimeters around the damaged area. Definitely got more than that. 4. Cut enough fiberglass mat to cover the area to be repaired. Right. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Wow. This will be the mat then, right? Ooh. Is it one big piece? Smells delicious. So start from small and make them gradually larger. Six layers. Starting from little, larger, maybe a bit larger, or maybe not so larger. 5. Add hardener to resin to a ratio of 3 to 100 and mix well. Resin. We'll go for 100 grams. $101. It's messed up all my maths. I'll just go for 3 grams of this. That'll do. Mix it. Apply using a brush, overlapping each layer and saturate. Start with the smallest one. Notice this guy here. Saturate it. Leave that there for about an hour. The surface should be dry within 50 to 70 minutes. Drying time may vary according to surrounding temperature. Well, it's about 85 degrees Celsius today, so we should be alright. Extra strength may be obtained by adding a second layer. A second layer? I just added I did about 5? What, you wait till it dries and then you put more on? I've only got 1 bit left. You tell me this now? For a smooth finish, apply Big Boy Ultra Fine or Lightweight Body Filler. Sand smooth and paint. It's been about an hour. It looks wet, but it's not wet. You could leave it like that, but it doesn't seem right. Let's put some filler over this. Ensure surface to be filled is free from grease, blistered and dry. Rub area with 40 to 80 grit. 40 grit! Chill out. Mix an equal ratio of filler and hardener, e.g. half tin of filler, half tube of hardener. Apply mixture immediately with firm pressure. Paste will harden within 5 minutes. Whoa! What we got? Little spreader, hardener, and we would use this, but it's a bit fucked. Oh! Ew. More! More! We need more. Ooh. Leave for 1 hour. Sand no coarser than 100. We'll go 120 over the top. Beautiful. Dust. Let's get this painted. Got this. This is a candy white, which is apparently the colour of the van. I think it's LB09 or something. Is the code. Let's just do it. That'll do. It looks a bit like the moon, but you're not going to see it because it's going to have a solar panel on top of it. So I'm going to call that yay! Okay, so there's a couple of quality of life improvements. Remember that door hinge that just wouldn't work properly? Well, apparently it's not called a door hinge, it's called a check door strap or something anyway. So I got it off eBay. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it. Okay, it was like 50 quid. No, it was 80 quid. Was it? Anyway, that's it working now. So this thing here, eBay special, little sun visor for the stereo, because when the sun comes down, this is just glare. So I think it's just a 3D printed jobby, and I've just stuck it on with Velcro. Why not? Does the job. Bit of a short one today, but fear not, because by the time this video goes out, I'll be in the middle of something big, followed by something bigger, no doubt. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time.